if we want a great future in this world, we have to take God at His word. And God makes it really clear that society and civilization is really held together by the glue of families. I mean, this is where the next generation of human beings are incubated and nurtured and matured, in homes, in families. And so we want that to be a place of health and happiness, a place of joy and forgiveness. It needs to be a home that is filled with faith. And in order to have that kind of a home, marriages need to be strong, because that's ultimately going to serve as the foundation of our family, right? Is a strong marriage. And so when a man and a woman come together and they say, I do, they are committing for a lifetime to love each other and to model what love is and what forgiveness is and what joy is to their kids. Ever since the movie Fireproof came out several years ago, there was such a strong desire for people to want to get a hold of what they perceived as the principles that turned this marriage around in the theater, right? When they saw this couple who was about to fall apart with their marriage, get it back on track, they wanted to get a hold of the book called The Love Dare that the father gave to his son. And this is really what turned his whole life around. He gets his heart right with God, and then he begins winning back the heart of his wife before she divorces him. And we've basically taken that whole movie and turned it into a live experience, brought it to towns all over the country, and people come to it because they're looking for help. They're looking for hope with marriage.
I do know this. I know that the same God who designed the universe also designed marriage. And I've gotten to know Him, and I've gotten to know His manual. And He speaks with authority on every subject, including marriage, and His advice trumps Oprah's every time.
If there's anything that I don't want to fail at, it's family. I could fail at the box office, I could fail at work, but I don't want to fail when it comes to my marriage and with my kids. And that's how these people feel too, and that's why these churches get filled up, and husbands come in with their brides, even if their marriage is not doing well. They want it to, and many of them leave holding hands, renewing their vows, praying together, crying together, laughing together. I want people to know that there is a way out of wilderness living. There's a way to get off the path that leads us toward separateness and move us toward togetherness and the kind of maturing love that we're all hoping for when we stand at the altar and say, I do. And it's by following the instruction manual of the designer of marriage. People getting married, people having children, people modeling God's design of marriage for people is the very best investment that we could make in the future of our country and the world as a whole.